Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Yay, the weekend is here. Good morning, Pat Moss. Or actually, I know it's afternoon for you. Cheers, everyone. See this wonderful cup. See what's in my cup is more important. I'm so grateful for Joanne Castrillo, who made a pot of coffee so I could have coffee this morning. So cheers, everyone. Good morning, Auntie Jean. I wish you were here with me. You would love Joanne's house. It is amazing. What's more amazing are the people inside the house that I got to spend some time with last night and just enjoy the heck out of them. So yeah, I'm in Florida, South Florida, and I'll be here for another 9 days, I think. So it's gonna be fun, you guys, and I just know that beach is calling my name, so I know I'm gonna get there. There's our Joanne. Thank you so much for my cuppa. And whatever you all have in your cuppa this morning, cheers. Oh, Auntie Jean, I so wish you were here with me. I know how much you loved Florida when you got here. Deirdre, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Let me put this up so you guys can see what people are saying. And let's go into our hearts. The only place to be, right, is in our hearts. Good morning, Sally. Let's see, I'm kind of off the screen here. I was trying to show you all the pelican. Maybe I can move. I love this pelican. Of course, I love Florida. And I love birds. There he is. All right, let's go in our hearts. When we touch the heart center, that's where we bring our focus to, which is so important. And then we just slow down the breathing. Breathe it in, filling your lungs completely, and relax it back out. Relaxing the body, relaxing the mind. Thank you for sharing, Sally and Tony. Doesn't that feel good? Take another deep breath in. Think about peace. That's what the angels wanted to share about last night. The energy of peace. So let's all go there in our minds. Let's just hold what that looks like. What does peace look like to you? Peace is different things to different people. So hold in your mind's eye what you feel peace is. That feels good. Leo, good morning, good morning. Oh, Leo, I'm so close to you right now. Physically, I was like, let me just run up and see him. Oh, sweet Auntie Jean. Yes, Joanne is taking very good care of me. I have my own room and my little pelican there keeping me company. I got to spend time with baby Eris yesterday, who's really not a baby anymore. This little guy is growing in leaps and bounds. That's right, it's day 16 of our 10 million for world peace. Thank you, Deirdre, for putting the link up for everyone. And to save our children, a very important aspect of what we're going to be doing this coming year. All right, so let me share with you what the angels had to say. It's called Be Like Einstein. Einstein says, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Oh, Albert, you had so much to teach us. The first collection of Einstein's writings after his death was devoted to his activities in the cause of peace. He was very outspoken on this topic and his desire to see the end of war. Einstein was a passionate advocate for global harmony and a staunch pacifist. He understood that the pursuit of peace was not a short-term endeavor. It required consistent effort, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to the ultimate goal of a world free from the threat of war. Dear angels, it would be so great if we would listen to intelligent, compassionate men such as Einstein, who understood the power of setting our minds in a specific direction, such as peace. It has been proven over and over that once we focus our thoughts, intentions, and energy towards something, we can affect change. Like Einstein, I believe that this is simple. He spoke to so many who had the power to change the course of war and peace, and tried to influence them to find a way to bring about peace in our world. I wish we could all be like Einstein. Dear ones, the greatest thing you can do as a human is not to figure out how to amass wealth and power. It is using your innate sense of compassion, empathy, and unity to come together in understanding and work on a common goal of harmony with each other. If you follow the example of some of the greatest minds of all times, this can be achieved. It is such a simple formula. Follow what your heart tells you is the right thing to do. If you do this, you will find a way to live in peace and harmony. Dear angels, today I promise to focus solely on peace and let my energy flow in that direction in all my thoughts and actions. How about that? One of the greatest minds of all times, Albert Einstein, said it's so simple to have peace. Let's just do it. And he really tried, you guys. He really did talk to presidents and statesmen and those who make decisions, and tried to get them to understand that this is what's needed, not more weapons, not more of the intelligence that says, oh, we could do this and we'd have all of this power. It's not about having power. The power is on the inside. The power is coming together in unity, and having like-minded people want more of that than wants more of the amassing of wealth and things. And there's nothing wrong with having things. It's just, what is our goal while we're here on earth? What are we here for? We're not here to build, this incredible amount of wealth that we just have to leave it behind when we go anyway. So why not work toward building a world that works for everybody? A world where everybody belongs and everybody can feel that they're important. We all matter. And that's the whole thing about peace. When we go into an energy of peace, everybody matters. Everybody is equal. And there's not a hierarchy of somebody that has more. You can't have more peace. You just are peace. So that's my soapbox this morning, and I'll get off of it now and see what you guys are saying and who's coming in here. So welcome everyone. Kathy Hand. I'm grateful and blessed with so many good things. Marlena received 2 job offers yesterday and decided to go with the one she felt spoke to her heart, to use her skills to help those with autism and behavioral health issues. I'm so happy to hear that, Kathy. Congratulations to Marlena, but congratulations to the ones that she's going to be working with and affecting. I think that's tremendous, and what a statement to the parenting that she has received from you, for her to have that kind of compassionate heart. Good morning, Andrea Gregg and Catherine DeSanti. So happy that you're here. And Deirdre, yes, save someone's child. That is the mission that we have coming up for us this year as the P's for Peace. And let me see, I've got here our Kuan Yin. I have everything intact this morning. Found my glasses, I found Kuan Yin, I found the tiny book, and more importantly, I found coffee. Thanks to my wonderful host, Joanne. So I would love to hear your thoughts about peace and the fact that those who really understand, such as Einstein and some of the other great minds, they understand that it's so simple. It's just do it. Just put your mind there, put your focus there, which is what we are doing at 10 million for world peace. We're putting our focus on peace for 21 days. If you haven't joined our effort yet, Deirdre has put the link in the comments. All you have to do is click on that, and yeah, let's just come together. Where are the P's? I don't know, Jean. I see 13 P's. 14 if you count me. Isabel, good morning, sweet one. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see what our Kuan Yin has to say. Yeah, we're missing our blue. Call in some of those that are not here with us. How about Linda Lemieux? Some of the ones that we don't see all the time. Let's call them in for the weekend. All right, let's see what we got here. Jennifer's in New Orleans, so she's on vacation. Suzanne has to work. So, I don't know. Okay. Look for my signs. I have been speaking to you through signs in the world and feelings in your heart. Can you hear my reassuring voice? When you ask me for a sign, I give it. Notice what is happening in the world around you. Take comfort and believe. Believe and pay attention. How many times do we just like blindly walk through the world, sleepwalking it seems, because we're not paying attention to what's happening. We're not seeing the events, and we're not seeing what's really taking place. We just kind of have our blinders on like horses. You know, it's like this and just straight ahead, and we don't see the periphery. We don't see what's happening with people who are crying out, wanting help, wanting peace, wanting a world that we all can live in together and live in harmony. Cindy Van D, good morning. Oh, are you there in Michigan? Oh, how cool. I love that. And Kathy says, that card is really speaking to me this morning. Yeah, look at those signs, because they are everywhere, you guys. We're always being spoken to. Oh, we just called our Ricky Rick in. How about Josie? Somebody call her in here, please. You are in Michigan with Sally and Tony in person. Yay, I love that, Sandy. I love that you're there. I wish you could have been there when I was there so I could meet you in person, but I'm so glad that you're here with us this morning. So, I'd love to have your thoughts. You know, we've been going, this is our 16th day in a row of really focusing energy on peace and what we can do and how we can have more of it in our world by just simply spending a dedicated amount of time every day to call it in and to really be in that energy of peace. What if we did that 7 minutes every hour? Wouldn't that be amazing? Every hour, focus 7 minutes on peace. Wow. maybe that's a goal for International Day of Peace on the 21st. Maybe as a group, we could do that. We have a good amount of P's that all are dedicated to peace and the energy of peace. Why not? Would you all like to make that commitment? 7 minutes of each hour. That's not a whole lot of time, you guys. It goes by so fast. We could do this. I mean, I've been on here talking for 16 minutes. Imagine if we spent 7 minutes of that time, and we probably have with this discussion, 7 minutes of just calling in peace in our world. Wow, we could really make an impact. Annie Banani, good morning. And there's our Josie. Good morning, sweet Josie. Thank you for being here. And Leo, what you got for us? Leo says, that message comes as synchronicity to me. That's the exact conversation I had with the angels last night, and the way they speak to me and guide me through signs and synchronicities on my path. They do. Everything that I do is guided. This whole journey that I've been on for 3 years now has been so amazing because the angels have everything all planned out. You know, it's all divinely guided, orchestrated, and all I have to do is sit in that driver's seat and guide the car and keep it between the lines. That's all. You know, and be willing. That's the part that we all have to understand. We have to be willing to follow those signs when we see them, to follow the guidance that we know is there in our heart, that the angels are placing there, our spirit guides, those who are leading. And I really believe that Einstein is guiding many of us that have this desire for peace, because it's what he wanted. And he spent so much of his time writing about it and talking to those who had, like I said, had the power to do something that could have taken that and run with it, and we'd have a more peaceful world already if only they had chosen to listen. Isabel, I am in South Florida, in Plantation. Yes, I arrived yesterday afternoon here at Joanne's house, her beautiful new home, and it is an amazing place. Deirdre says, a few times a day I stop to thank my ancestors, send unconditional love to Mama Gaia, and send our peace on earth vibes. I love that, Deirdre. Well, I'm going to commit to 7 minutes every hour on the 21st. So if anyone wants to join me in that commitment, let's just do it. It's nothing organized, it's nothing formal, just a commitment. And the commitment is to yourself. It's not to anybody else or any organization or leader. It's just for you to say, yeah, I want this so much that if I dedicate time throughout the day to stop, and like Deirdre said, just stop and say thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you to the ancestors, to the guides. Thank you to Einstein, who used his miraculous brain. I'm finding out so much about this man that I've always admired. Did you know his brain was different than the normal brain? They preserved it and studied it, and it was actually lighter than a normal human brain, which is interesting. But it was physically different than other brains. And wow, he used it well, didn't he? Leo says, Einstein was an ascended master incarnated. I believe that, Leo. I definitely do believe that. He came from such a higher level of understanding and knowledge. He was amazing. But we all are. And that was what he said. We're all geniuses. But, you know, look at what we're here for. What are you here for? And look at what you're doing with your knowledge and your innate wisdom. That's what we all have. Nobody's left out of this. We all have innate wisdom inside. And we can all tap in to that wisdom at any given moment. So what are you tapping into? Or do you still have the blinders up and you're not seeing that need in the world to show up as peace, to show up as a peaceful warrior, a peace advocate, a peace pilgrim, whatever you're guided to be? Look for those signs. Understand your purpose for being here. And when you get that, when you understand it, then you move forward with it. And that's what I did 3 years ago. I understood the assignment, and I said my yes. And here I am 3 years later, 50,000 miles later, traveling and speaking, gathering people together to live in peace and harmony. That is the goal. Andrea says, I'm in. It sounds great. 7 minutes every hour on the 21st. And other days of the week as well. Yeah, if we did it every day, wow. But for that one day especially, to maybe set an alarm. We all have these little instruments that we carry around everywhere called a phone. And most of them have an alarm setting on the phone. We can set it to go off every hour at a certain time and just stop. Just hit the pause button, whatever you're doing. Hit the pause button and say, this is my time for peace. This is my time to do something in the world that makes a difference. How amazing is that? That we have the power to create. And it's so simple. And this is what Einstein taught, that it doesn't have to be complicated. And that's what the angels have taught me my whole life, that us humans try to complicate things. And there's the angels saying, hey, keep it simple, sweetie. That acronym, KISS, keep it simple. It really is that simple. And Deirdre, I can commit to 7 minutes an hour for the 21st and have Alexa remind me on the regular. Ooh, that's sweet Alexa. She certainly can do that. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. All right, so I'm loving it. 7 minutes for peace on the 21st, every hour. I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to set my alarm for that, Deirdre, and just get that reminder to stop, and stop, according to Karen Palmer, is spirit. Take over, please. Let's make it spirit. Take over peace. And let that be our acronym for the 21st. Spirit, take over peace. All right, how about a tiny book reading? I've really been enjoying these readings from the tiny book. Y'all are amazing. You're picking pages that are really so pertinent to what we're doing, what we're saying. So let's find out. What do we have for today? Don't see anything. Spirit, take over, please. And let's make it spirit, take over peace. And let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be now. There you go, Isabel. That's our message for the 21st, to stop. Spirit, take over peace. Page 20, Kathy says. And Isabel wants 59. So let's go to 21st. And there's 59. It opened right to it. Auntie Jean, what you got? Keep peace in your heart, shine peace in your life, and soon peace will spread to the world. I went out yesterday, which I don't do much anymore, and everywhere I went, people were so very nice and beautiful. I think the love virus is spreading no matter what we see on the media. Yeah, I think so too, Jean. I think once we focus, we're going to see more of it. All right, so page, what did I say first? Was it 20, Kathy? I think was the one you chose. Yeah, page 20, number 2. Let's see what it is. Get out of the right versus wrong, me versus you mentality. Turn off your snooze button, rise up out of your slumber, and listen to each other. But most of all, listen to God. Excuses will always be there for anyone who chooses to use them. What is your choice? I choose peace. I choose to listen to my guides and my angels, to listen to the divine who wants us to live in peace and harmony. This is what Einstein wrote about when he wrote about peace, that we can have that harmonious existence. It is a choice that we make. And boy, I really wish that leaders had listened to him. You know, he had such intelligence that he knew that if we kept going the way we were going, developing the weapons, developing ways to destroy each other, that's exactly what we would do. We would destroy each other. But if we, on the other hand, look at how can we come together as a world, how can we live in peace and harmony, that's a choice. And that's what this is saying. What is your choice? Are you choosing that way of peace? Are you choosing the way that maybe goes against what a lot of our government and a lot of others think is the way to live, which is fighting with each other and trying to dominate? We don't need to dominate. We just need to harmonize. Pat Moss, you'll sit in peace on the dentist chair on the 20th. All right. Well, that's a good way to be there at the dentist chair. It's not my favorite place to be, but if I do have to sit in that chair, I want it to be a peaceful experience, because it never has been for me with dentists. But I'm choosing peace. Thank you, Laura Adams. Absolutely. Let's choose that. Let's make that what's foremost in our minds and our hearts, and bring it out into our world in a big way. All right, somebody asked for page 59. I can't remember who said that now. Was it Isabel? Yes. Isabel wants page 59, so let me go there. Sally says, choosing peace within, peace around me, and peace for all others. Absolutely. Visualize it. You know, this is the power of our minds, you guys. When we visualize something and we walk through an experience in our mind doesn't know that we're not really doing that we're not walking the earth like the original Peace Pilgrim did, talking to everyone that she encountered about how to be more peaceful, what it would take for us as a world to come together in peace. Our mind doesn't know we're not that person or doing that. It just knows the experience of it. So hold in your mind what you want. Hold that energy of peace and harmony. And as I asked earlier, what does that mean to you? What is peace to you? And that's what you visualize. Whatever it is that you can see as peace, hold that image in your mind's eye. And Kathy says, believe it or not, I found peace last night while videotaping the fury of the ocean waves crashing on the beach. Yeah, what's going on with that hurricane? Of course, I don't listen to news, so I don't know where it's at or what it's doing, but I know it was supposed to really come in up in the New England area. So I hope you all are safe, Kathy and anyone up in that area. We don't have a lot of our northern peas on here. Where is our Charlie Brown, our Charlie Coons, and Mama Hotto Bear, Grace Isis? Call in some of these people. Get them in here so we can get a check-in and make sure they're okay. I don't know if there's been any power loss up that way from the storms, but let's see if we can get some reports from our northern peas. I guess, Kathy, you're as far north as we've gone today, up in Maryland. All right, page 59. Let's see what we need here. Everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. If you were brought to this place in your life where a decision for change is weighing on you, then we encourage you to give it your utmost attention. How many times have you felt the nudge or heard the thought to make a change, to do something different? I think it was yesterday I challenged people to get out of your comfort zone, to do something new, something that maybe you hadn't done before, or written about something that you would like to do. Visualize what it is that would be a change for you. But how many times do we feel that and we know that it's time to make a change and we ignore it? We don't go with our gut instinct that this is what I need to do at this moment. I'll get to it someday. Well, did you know that someday is not a date on a calendar? It really isn't. And sometime is not an hour on the clock. So when we procrastinate and we say, yeah, I'll get to that eventually. One of these days, I will do that. One of these days, I'll focus on peace. One of these days, I'll have fun in my life. One of these days, I'll take that trip I've always wanted to take. Have you ever done that? Anybody? Yeah. Procrastination is not our friend. When we start putting off those things that we know inside we're supposed to do in this lifetime, we're just putting that off until maybe we don't get to do it. And I can't remember who said the words, but there was a quote that I just absolutely love of, don't die with the music inside of you. If you have a song to sing, sing it. If you have words to say, say them. If you love somebody, tell them. Don't leave this physical world before you let that expression out, whatever it might look like that's inside of you. Write the poems. Write the stories. Tell the story that's in your head that you know needs to be heard. Maybe there's somebody that can benefit from your experience. We don't go through these fires of life just to go through them. They're for us, yes, for our spiritual growth, but recognizing that we're all one. We're all one. And what I'm experiencing, you're experiencing, and vice versa. So if you have something to share, share it. It might just be the impetus for somebody to make a change in their own life. It may be that there's somebody stuck in a relationship that's abusive, or more than that, is dead, that they need to look at and say, what do I want? What do I really want? I've been in that place. I've been in the relationship where it was constant abuse, and I felt there was no way out. I really felt stuck until I had to ask myself, why am I doing this? Why am I giving somebody else power over me? And then, with that one thought, I was able to say, what am I going to do about this? And that's the question that I ask Spirit whenever there's a fire, whenever there's a challenge to be met. What am I supposed to do with this? And when we ask it that way, we're no longer victims. We get out of that victim mentality of, why is this happening to me? Throw that why question out the door. It's not your best friend. So instead of trying to figure out why it's happening, ask the question, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do right now? And what can I do? What are my options? So when we share our stories, it's not for somebody to feel sorry for us. It's not for somebody to say, oh, you poor thing, you went through so much. Well, yeah, I've been through so much. I've been through a lot. But I don't look at myself as a victim through all of that. I look at it as a means to help others, as a way to show that, you know what? You can do this. You can persevere. I'm one of the most stubborn people that I know. And that's saying a lot, because I know a lot of stubborn people. But I think my stubbornness has helped me. It's helped me to make it through those fires, to stand up for what I want and what I know is the right thing for me. So if I can share a little bit of my life and it helps somebody else to look at their life and say, what do I want? And what do I need to do to get what I want? So let me get off of that soapbox again and find out what's being said here. Kathy, we are safe. The ocean is definitely way too rough for swimming. I haven't checked on the hurricane recently. I just know it was heading toward Cape Cod, Nova Scotia, and Canada. Yeah, I knew it was going north, and I know there was a second one, but I haven't kept up with what they're doing. Leo, yep, I have a bunch of songs waiting to be shared and sung. And I can't wait to hear them. Here's one of our New Yorkers, Gracie. Gracie, what's going on today? Good morning to you. Peace today for me is Morning Cuppa Joy. It is for me every day, Gracie. Thank you so much for coming in and being with us this morning. And how are things there on Long Island? How is the weather with those storms that are coming your way? Auntie Jean says, that is what the angels told me when I was deciding whether to go with Teri last year. When are you going to get to do this again? Go. And you listened, Auntie Jean. I'm so proud of you for getting the nudge, for saying, here you go. Here's your opportunity. Now what are you going to do with this? And you said your yes. I love that. Pat Moss, my mom said always go out and enjoy because housework will be there when we're not. I love that. Yes, it will. And your story is your story. Who's going to tell your story if you don't? Who's going to tell others, hey, I've been there, done that. I went through this and I survived. Who's going to tell that after you're gone? Tell your stories. Speak up. And all of a sudden my voice wants to go. Let me grab some water. Because we still have prayer time to get through. And Sally says, I'm choosing to breathe, to release, and let go of those things that will only expand in time. I don't want to hold on to those things. That's it. Deciding to let go is one of the best decisions you can make. If it's not working for you and it's not helping you, let it go. Gracie says, yes, it's God's morning. It's a gift to us. So yes, God's morning to you all loving peas. Aw, how sweet. Yeah, let me put the prayer statement up here to type in your prayers, please. And Joanne says, Debbie Solner, that we met in Sedona at the retreat, is asking for prayers for her daughter. Her daughter has postpartum eclampsia. They are concerned about vascular issues. So let's lift up Debbie, who is helping out in that situation with the children. I think, Joanne, you told me last night there are 3 children that she's taking care of as her daughter is being helped medically. So lifting up that whole family right now. And Isabel says, wow, what a message for me. I needed that. We all do, Isabel. We all need to be reminded at times that, you know, life's too short to just sit in the corner or sit on your sofa in front of a TV. It's way too short to not speak up and not go out and do those things that you're nudged to do. Andrea is in New Hampshire right now, and the weather alerts for wind and rain will hold on tight. Please do. We don't want you blown away, our little Andrea. We need our little pea. Thank you for reporting. And Gracie says, all is safe here in New York, just rain and overcast. Okay, I'm so glad you're safe. And Deirdre's offering our daily prayer that we do on here. Prayers for all humans, for Mama Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace and attention to human trafficking through our Save Someone's Child project that is going to be revved up really soon, and getting information out into the hands of people that can see something, say something, or at least know what to look for. Laura Adams, prayers for my family. My cousin Bobby passed away this week. Oh, we had him on our prayer list, Laura. So thank you for letting us know, and we can lift up the family right now. That's learning how to see him in a different way, just like we see our Ricky every day on here. We know that his physical body is not here, but he's here. He's always going to hang out with the peas. Y'all know that. And so is your cousin. Gracie says, Gloucester, Massachusetts had 8-foot waves and high winds. Weather alerts there too. Well, let's lift up our Massachusetts peas. We do have some there. We have our Aunt Mary Lou, who lives in Massachusetts. I think she's really far in though, so she shouldn't be affected too much by what's happening on the coast. But I'm sure she's getting drenched with rain. And Sally, prayers for all who are in need of some extra love and light within their lives. And to our Ricky. Thank you, Sally and Tony. All right, so let's go into our hearts. I know it's time for us to end, but if you got a few minutes, let's just hang out and really lift each other up during these next few minutes, and then stick around to share some love and light with each other. So as you close your eyes, see peace, whatever it looks like to you. Maybe you see the word peace. Maybe you have a vision of people just being in harmony, smiling at each other, being respectful and kind to each other. Whatever it looks like, hold that image in your mind's eye and focus on the word peace. Breathe it in. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Breathe in love and breathe out love. In a world where we can be anything that we want. Be peaceful, be kind, Be generous with each other and understanding. We all have things that we're going through. We all have our fires, our experiences, our challenges. And when we're kind to each other and compassionate, we're saying, I honor you. I honor that you are going through whatever it is in your life that you're going through. And I'm here, lifting you up, loving you. Isn't that how you want to be treated? If you're going through something in your life, don't you want others to say, I understand? I'm here standing with you. I'll love you through it, whatever it is. That's what we do as a family. This beautiful, amazing soul group is all about the love. It's all about supporting and seeing how we can help each other meet our challenges, and not just meet them and see them, but go through that fire together. Let's do that. Let's lift up all these prayer requests, the ones that have come in today, the ones that are on our prayer list. Lifting each person, knowing that everyone matters. Everyone is equal and important. So do that now. Just send love from your heart to every name that we're lifting up, every place on our planet that's going through a trial, whatever that looks like, hurricanes, floods, fires, conflict and disaster. Just lift up right now our planet, our Mama Gaia, and let's send love right down to the very core of Gaia, asking for peace to fall on our planet. We're ushering in an era of peace. We're ushering in that 1,000 years of peace that has been told that it will be here, a reality. Let's make it a reality. We have a choice. Let's choose peace. Let's let those who are making decisions know that we choose peace, that this is what we want. Not more weapons of destruction, not more game plans to take over. We want peace and harmony. We want to be able to walk on streets and feel safe. We want our future generations to not have to suit up and go to war. We want them to be able to be free to enjoy this thing called life, to live their dreams. Peace. Let's hold the thought and let's commit to it in our own hearts. Whatever that looks like to you, whatever your level of commitment, if you want to be an activist about it, or if you want to support those who are out there, boots on the ground, making a difference. But do something. Make a choice. Let's focus on love. Love is really the impetus. It's what we are. It's what we're made from. And it's what is innate in us when we touch our hearts and go into that space where we say, what am I supposed to do? The answer will be, do it with love. Let love be what heals. Love can heal our world. It can heal those who are so downtrodden, those who have no hope, those who can't see beyond this minute. Let's send love to everyone on our planet, every being, human, animals, plants, water. Send love into the water for calming energy. And And as always, we end by sending love to each other. Love and gratitude. Because that's what we're all about. So, oh, I love that, Gracie. Prayers within the prayer circle, outside the circle, and into the world. Absolutely. Gracie, peace is in a smile. The energy of a smile, the whimsy of a smile, the eyes of a smile, the sound of a smile, which is laughter. This is where I find and see peace. That is beautiful, Gracie. I'm going to put that up there for everyone to see it. And what does our Marietta say about a smile? Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. That's what a smile is. It's our spirit saying, I love you. So with your smile, that's what you're saying to whoever is seeing that smile. All right, so it's time on the count of 3, 2, 1. Some of you are ahead of me. Thank you. I love you. I love that we give out love and gratitude every day on here. So let me get Leo. Where did my phone go? Let me get our Leo and we'll play our Cuppa song. I love that I have it on my phone, Leo. Thank you for sending it to me. All right, here we go, here we go. You ready? Get ready to dance.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's a perfect day to have a great day. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. We wake up every morning, might as well enjoy the day. Let's put a BNP, tsunami, shuffle, harmony. You and me and mama be on the lead, wherever she may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The hot telephone is always one phone call away. Calling all the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, they're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, all the peas in the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, all the peas in the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all.
Cup full of joy and coffee.
Full of light, full of love. Volumeless, refuse to lean up from the top. The coffee's always warm and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of the game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the thought. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, all the peas in the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, all the peas in the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all.
Cuppa full of joy. Full of joy.
Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, all the peas in the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, all the peas in the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all.
Full of joy. Ready? You all got to do the woo because he doesn't do it on this one. Ready? Woo! Thank you, Leo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and Joanne's heading to work. Joanne, I love you so much. Have a great day at work. All right, everybody. Oh, there's our woos. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you, Auntie Jean. We finished the song for you, Leo. We have to have the woo at the end. All right, so I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you all at 1:11 Eastern Time for our moment of peace. 7 minutes. You guys, 7 minutes. That's nothing in the scope of your whole day. So come be with us today. Come join in and bring a friend. Grab somebody by the hand and say, come on, we're going to have 7 minutes of peace and send that peace out into the world. So when I see you there today, tell me that you brought a friend. I'll be looking for you. I'll be looking for that comment that says, I invited somebody and they're here. I drug them here, and let's all have peace together. Thank you for being here. I love you so, so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.